Hello everybody, my name is Kermit and welcome to episode 2 of the Fluxtacuck podcast. This episode is brought to you by Team Flux. Today we have 3 other members of the team to have a chat with you guys. So first in, let's just announce Jared, aka Soulblade.
Gang gang XD. Brah.
We also have Autism or Casual Autism.
What up?
Minute.
And last but best, we have Pause Paw.
I thought I was best. That's rude.
Oh my gosh.
Skitty pop pot.
And yeah, so this is going to be pretty chill. We have a few topics that we're going to talk about.
I don't know any of these topics. So.
I just wanted to put it down the record that I'm here against my will. He has my family and he's tied me to a chair and he says the only way I'm getting out is if I do this podcast, so please help.
Please save me.
Yeah, that's the pros of being in Team Flux. I own you. So, yeah.
So slave to the Fluxtacuck.
Yes.
If you guys do enjoy this series, feel free to check out their channels, because no doubt they deserve the subscribers, because they
I don't think
definitely
autism
upload
deserves
enough.
it, but it's okay.
The same thing, close enough.
Are you supporting autism? No.
Hey, Harley. Hey, I'm Kermit begins to spread.
Oh,
You're getting more
that's
subscribers.
pretty good. Yeah. Hopefully one day I'll be on top and end up killing everyone. I mean, what? No.
No, you'll just mount them. You'll be on top.
You're just that sad guy on the bottom.
Penetrate and evaporate.
Oh my gosh. So,
Harley,
originally, what?
when you edit this, you better add that screenshot that I sent you on Instagram.
Okay, I will indeed. I have my phone on
Hey,
vibrate.
I'm Kermit begins in New Zealand.
So yeah, I wrote down just a few ideas, and we'll start from one, and we'll probably gain into a few more. And yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. So I originally wrote down school system because before the podcast I was talking with Pauseball about how the school system works and how you
How I used to bully him.
So yeah, originally the whole thing with Team Flux is like, I knew these people since like, it's kind of my journey of getting friends from year 9 to now. And year 9,
sounds
if America
sad.
is like some grade, it's basically
It's
the
some
start of high school. And I may as well actually introduce how I became friends with you guys. And like
Lewis
in a
is just
list.
he got like
So
So
uh,
where should we start the story there, Harley?
I
why is
suppose
Leo
I
here?
can start with Jared because he's kind of the first one. Actually, no.
yeah,
Autism. I actually met Autism back in primary school,
okay.
and originally I thought he was too cool for me. He was dude, quite literally, him back then is kind of basically the guy that he is now. Like,
Yeah.
looks. Like, quite literally, he never changed. Like, I mean, he changed slightly, but that's just because of haircuts.
May I
He's
just
still
say,
got-
there's a reason he's called autism. He hasn't changed.
I swear, there's more than one people here with autism. Anyway.
Oh,
yeah!
Not me.
So I met him. We weren't really friends
Oh,
just because we
yeah.
had different
Well
friend
done, Cam.
groups. I was in another community-ish. I was in a friend group. We played COD, and we were called
How
Spaz.
did you guys say you're recording?
Yeah, we are recording right now. This is
Fuck
Nigel
out.
Seanberry. He is another member of Flux.
Get out here.
Yeah, get out though. No one wants you here.
Filthy Jew.
Oh my god.
He makes you win. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was basically my story with him up until
That's
year 12
They
or
always come
11.
crawling back.
We became friends again. So yeah. Secondly, the next person I actually met was I was year 10. Jared was year 9.
Oh,
And
yes.
originally I knew Jared's sister, and no.
Gross. Nobody likes it.
Sorry, I almost got cancer. I'm just talking about her. So I knew his sister. I'm such
my
an
God.
asshole.
You're such an asshole. Okay.
I knew his sister, And
Most.
he was put into my form class, which is basically a class where you
You do absolutely jack shit.
you spend about, I think it's 20 or
20?
half an hour.
Huh?
I casually
I
just
think
sit
it's
on my
half an hour.
phone and
Yeah.
masturbate.
Yeah, and
In class?
it
No.
was me,
I
autism, and
would hope
Jared
not.
in that form class, along with loads of other douchebags who no one cares about apart from Robbie. You know, your boy is pretty cool. But anyway,
What about Tim?
Tim was a lad.
Yeah.
But
Oh, no.
By the way, don't forget to check out our boy Robbie. Oh my god, you serious? He does Twitch
yeah,
streaming.
OMG,
Twitch
you
streaming when
serious?
he feels like it. He is on Twitch. Links in the description.
Does he ever stream?
He has a better consistency than Harley's YouTube videos combined.
No, what are you talking about? I have more views than him. I have more subscribers. I have.
Yeah, he's
I
using
upload-
his fame. He's throwing his weight
Flex.
around.
But yeah, so yeah, if you want to see what he does streams occasionally when he feels like it. He kind of stopped, but when he does come back, I'll make sure to tell you guys. So
He'll
anyway,
be like FouseyTube. The king is back.
no, when was FouseyTube ever the king of YouTube? FouseyTube was a twat ever since he showed up. He made shit content ever since he was like birthed out of the womb.
Bro, Harley.
Ooh.
What?
I don't know if this is interesting. I was playing my game and it's the first place you spread to is America.
Dude,
Well done.
legit. Ham Kermit content, making my way downtown.
That's the first subscriber.
Walking fast, subscribing to Downs.
Eating ass, skating fast downhill. Da-da-da-da-da-dun.
Anyway, so
Yeah. Until he like falls off his board and
yeah,
dies.
Jared was put into my form class. I knew him because he was. I knew his sister. I was pretty chill with him because he wasn't a bad dude. He was just
He
very
just had Tourette's.
interesting. He showed me.
Retarded.
I remember the first thing. My first memory of Jared is
It's literally my name.
when he showed me his USB. There
Oh.
was some pretty sick content on his USB. So
Nobody
that's,
needs-
that's
no.
my first memory of him, and ever since then I'm like, bruh, this guy's pretty
This guy
cool.
can feed me out some.
Just see this and be like, oh.
Oh my god. But yeah,
If she
no,
breathes, she's a thought.
that was basically my story with Jared and we just became friends and went on.
I
And
broke that USB.
yeah, I started using him in videos, and now I own him. So that's his story with me.
Yeah, I've become a hoe.
Yeah, and the only different story here is the story with me and Paws Paw.
Yeah.
I
A
can't actually
massive
remember what
piece of
year
wood.
it was because
I believe it would have been year 11.
11?
yeah, because originally we were put into the same class of wood tech, so woodwork, and I can't even remember. I think we were making chess. And
It wasn't chest, it was
it was those tables, the
tables.
yeah, I
Shitty
still
little
have-
table.
I still have mine next to my desk.
Oh.
So
Got Lewis
yeah,
inscribed into
he
it.
had a large piece of wood, and basically, his
Lewis?
friend group hate me pretty much, and they decided to bully me because school's great and I love getting bullied. So
You make so many
Same.
friends in different ways possible.
so he gets this massive long piece of wood, and he I can't even remember how the hell it happened. I think I was just chilling, just standing
No,
on my
no,
desk.
no,
You were like
Basically,
leaning on your
yeah,
desk.
Kermit was just minding his own business, doing his own thing, and I thought, okay, I got this 4-foot long piece of wood, and I'm going to ram it up his ass.
Yes!
I legit,
Don't
I
ask me
lifted
why.
off a
Casual laugh.
off the ground.
And
It's like
I
20 to
I-
30
I
centimeters off the ground.
swooped it up, and I got it right up his ass, and I kept pushing up, and I got him a good bit of distance off the ground. You let out one hell of a squeal.
And then I punched you. I remember that. I put like all this might, because I'm a little pussy, by the way. I put all
Little,
this strength
weak
into
ass.
punching.
You laid 2 punches in my arm, and I've never wanted to laugh so much in my entire life.
The whole thing is, originally, I actually wanted to be friends with you guys, but you guys didn't like me, so I'm like, please accept me.
No friends. Great.
Hey, I accepted you. Don't worry, buddy.
In the end, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I never disliked Kermit. He was just not
can't-
very. He was just
I
not
didn't
very
like-
open. He wasn't very. He didn't come up for a discussion very much.
Well,
But I
that's
never had
because
I never
didn't
had
want
against.
to.
I never had anything against him, so
I never wanted to do that.
Some of your friends, like, I can't even remember his name. That's how irrelevant he is. But, to this day, I'm pretty sure he still doesn't like me. Like, there's a lot of people that don't like me. And
Yeah,
that's
like,
just 'cause
half the people I know.
that's
know.
life, though, isn't it?
Yeah, true. So yeah, that was how I got to know a few of these people. You'll get to know the rest of the team in
Eventually,
other
one day.
episodes of the podcast.
I'll be on
So-
all of them.
Look forward to that.
I'll be on all of them, because...
I'm not.
Unless you get fired. What? No, I probably wouldn't fire anyone. So
No. Probably
Be a
not.
little
do
bitch.
you want to get into like the more like school-based things, like the way the school system works, or do you just want to jump from our experience at school to something else?
School is gay here. No one likes it.
I dropped out of
Nobody
school, by
will.
the way.
So you're puffed up.
Slightly best decision I ever made. Not
Hey,
really.
Holly. So
Yeah?
what happened with English level 2?
Oh yeah, so guys, I failed English level 2, and that was the only thing I failed. Level 1, I got a merit, okay? I was fine, I was sorted, chill. But in year 12, which is level 2, I failed because I didn't like the teacher, and I was like, you know what? I'm my own person. I'm a freaking legend. I'm gonna keep making this YouTube content, and I don't need English.
Miss doesn't really think you're the smartest boy either. Why didn't you tell him about that?
Oh, Miss...
This is my guy though, I swear. After spending a whole year with me, like seeing me twice a day, he was like, you know what,
Aw.
this dude,
He's
good.
retarded.
Yeah, no, it's a dead end. It's like an alleyway, and there's like a nigger at
You're
the
not
end of
going
the
in.
alleyway, and it's like, yeah,
Ooh.
nah, this is a lost cause. I
You're
go
gonna
down
you're
there,
gonna freely use
and I'm gonna
the
die. But if I
freely
leave him
use the
alone, I'm still gonna die eventually anyway. So
Guys,
That's
I like how Leo's just sitting in the chat, not saying anything. He's just
he's been
sitting there.
muted. But hold on. Can I just say something? Right. The one thing we can all admit here, we've all met very, very interesting people.
Yeah,
in
Leo.
our experience in TBC.
Yeah, Harley, you're the most interesting one, I
I
guess.
thought Miss was pretty interesting and intermediate.
dude, Mr. should probably just bring up the fact that autism one day when he was trying to slide into some girls' DMs, he sent them a picture of that girl's what are they called? They're not prime ministers. The person that runs the school. What are they called? Principal.
You're a retard.
I know.
Retard,
Don't
yeah.
drop out of school, guys. I swear, I haven't gone anywhere in life. But I have a qualification that I might eventually use sometime. So yeah.
No. Harley, you've officially completely infected China.
China. So yeah.
China.
Ooh,
I wonder if you infected family.
oh my god.
She even
Did
Chinese.
you just say?
I wonder if Harley's infected your missus.
I will kick you in the cock so hard it'll turn into a pussy.
Right, that
Yeah.
shit will go inverted.
Exactly.
You'll be like Caitlyn Jenner.
What the hell?
No, but can we
threats.
just say a few stories about interesting people we've met at school? Me and Kermit have met a living human goldfish.
Dude.
Who's this one?
I don't want to be known as that guy that bullied someone, but you know.
We never bullied him.
No, we didn't
Oh, is
bully
this
him,
wrong?
guys. We just did what we had to do to get through college.
We just
This is
didn't.
how life works, okay?
Is this Rome?
It's just no.
I punched
Nah,
Rome
he's
in
not
the
a-
face, by the way. It was pretty
Oh,
good.
it's so good. It just popped so
I
well.
wish
That,
someone was recording it. That would have been good footage.
that would have been
Just
amazing.
to stick it there.
Shout out Rome if you're watching. You're a fag, and
So,
shame.
And yeah. We've also officially infected Brazil.
Okay, so I'm gonna give some stories here. So basically, our friend Rome is about a 4 foot tall, rodent-looking motherfucker. He's got no meat on his bones. He's a very small guy. He's got a big pair of glasses. You know, big smile, big heart. Friendliest guy you could possibly meet.
Not really.
Just a bit antisocial in that regard. But me and the boy. Oh my god, you serious? We all know each other very closely, and one day we were having a bros night at Oh my God, you serious? House, and I decided to push Kermit into
a circle.
Oh my God, you serious? And he proceeded to push Harley back at me. I then pushed him towards Rome, and Kermit's first natural instinct was to turn around and hook innocent Rome dead in the temple.
I was just gonna punch anyone, but he just happened to
Knocking
be
the
the
glasses right off his face.
Did he break him? Did he break him?
No.
He didn't
I
break
didn't
him,
hit
but
hard enough.
One of the people, that pushed him and started it all, got the front row seat to the most beautifulest punch you'll ever see. It popped. It was so loud. It was so majestic and beautiful. There was no force behind it because he's only a small little guy, but it just looked so beautiful. It brought a tear to my eye, and I lost my shit when I saw it. I just started laughing my head off.
That was a good night, bro. Those gummy bears infused with vodka, they were like top notch.
Oh, they were top notch.
I want
if
to
you guys want a good party, go to Great Guy.
Oh.
Yeah. It's okay.
Should we really be referring each other to actual names, or just?
I'll censor it if it's really important.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Good stuff. Anything
Yeah.
else?
Yeah, man.
They'll
Sounds
learn our
great.
names. They'll learn our
Unlike
names
me, the
eventually.
pure Christian child boy here. No drinks, no nothing. You know, I'm quite a
No.
innocent little boy.
Oh, yep. Alcoholic what?
Dot.
I'm not gonna be smoking when I'm 40.
Suspect Dot. Yeah, Cam.
As he's trying to grab Barry out of my hand.
I'll be smoking when I'm 40.
Doesn't smoke dart, makes dart sandwich.
Oh.
Dart sandwich.
Eats it.
Oh my god.
Cam, you're gonna die. You're gonna get cancer from smoking those.
Hey guys, let's just get this straight. Let's get this out the way. You're gonna you're gonna wait your whole life, right, to something that you already know. It's like the Titanic movie. You wait 4 hours for something that you already know about, but I'm still.
I actually haven't watched the Titanic movie.
Yeah, neither.
You're gonna ruin it for us, huh?
Yeah.
Spoilers alert. Do we have to really, because of you, Harley's gonna have to put on a spoiler alert notification?
Yeah. It sinks. It sinks. It sinks. It
Oh,
dies.
Whoa, dude, why
Thanks
the
a lot,
hell
you
did you just
cock.
ruin the movie for me?
Yeah, bro, it's the new movie. It's the
Shit.
okay.
You know what?
I can't do
Frozone
it.
dies in Incredibles 2. There you go.
Oh, you really don't care about that.
Do you actually
So
want to
is my
know what
episode?
actually happens?
No.
Frozone takes off the suit and uncovers the fact that he is actually Will Smith.
Oh my god.
You do realize the actor that is doing that is his name isn't Will Smith. I don't know what his name is.
It's the guy who played Nick Fury.
Black nigga guy.
Yeah, Nick Fury. Samuel L.
nigga?
Jackson.
Oh, black nigga dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When you're famous
No.
and black and you just get titled
God.
as that one black dude that's famous.
No, you get titled Will Smith.
No, you're
Will
either
Smith too.
You're either
No.
Will Smith or Samuel L. Jackson, or Morgan Freeman.
Oh,
One of
yeah,
those.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Nah, it's just either Will Smith or Will Smith.
Will Smith or Will Smith Jr.
No,
Will Smith
it's
too.
just Will Smith.
Hey guys, if you
what
die
is
in
it?
Canada, do you die in real life?
I
You know
see.
what? I already have a feeling that Kermit's gonna have a lot of work on his hands to edit all this crap out already. You know, all the parts that's not interesting, and all
Isn't
the
that the whole
all the
video?
racial slurs and all the.
No, I'm not
swearing.
censoring out racial slurs.
Okay, can I say this?
That's
Okay.
gonna that's
Yeah.
gonna get us monetized. You're gonna have to get sir. You're gonna have to. This is your last warning.
I was debating. Okay, I want your opinion.
Oh,
on
good.
this. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I have two channels. I have my main channel, and I also have a second channel that I made to put my music on. But then
Oh,
I
he's
ended up putting my
advertising.
music onto my
He's
normal
advertising
channel. Now I want
himself,
your
right?
opinion because if I don't need it, I'm gonna delete it. But I have a second channel. Should I upload censored content on my main, and if people want to listen or see the uncensored version of videos, it'll be on my second channel? Therefore, I don't care if that gets demonetized because
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't
at
make
the same
money.
time, it's like you don't really want you going around saying racist shit. It just doesn't look good in the long run.
Well,
Oh my
yeah, but
god, I've just seen in my game, right? There's an advertising board saying Shag Affair, Virgin Blue.
Hell yeah.
Jared, stop being a little fat dog. And
I'm skinnier than
King-
you.
That was
No,
the
you're
biggest
not.
voice crack I've ever heard.
No. What are you on about?
Oh,
I don't
that's
think
quite
that was
right.
a voice. That's his natural voice, don't
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, what do you want about? Leave me alone.
Jared on
Jared,
the radio.
Beat you, be quiet, please.
Oof.
I just won't beat you up. I will eat you.
I'll eat you. Ow.
I'll eat your ass with a side of mayonnaise.
Very nice.
Shoves whole tub of mayonnaise up. One man, one mayonnaise jar.
Oh
This
my.
is the weirdest thing to bring up right now, but what's your favorite sauce?
Favorite sauce, hickory.
I like
Spate.
aioli. Like, I'll put aioli on everything.
That is,
I like-
that is a good one.
I like
That is
to
a good
put
one.
a beer to my food.
No, Cam, you like the
Mister-
fun of spaghetti.
Dude, 20 minutes ago, you were telling me how, you're such a good Christian child and you don't drink
What are you talking about? I don't.
But you like to have beer on your
every
spaghetti.
Saturday, I swear. You're at Jared's
Yeah, my house
and you
drinking.
end up drunk. If you're not
And
drunk...
emotional.
True.
I
think we all
I
go
do not
through
Harley, I do not drink. What's alcohol?
Yeah, dude, I'm a good Christian child. I go to church every Sunday.
Yeah, but you don't want to, do you?
Wait, Jared, you wanna buy that? Jared, do you wanna buy that crack I offered you, by the way?
Oh my
Oh, that,
god.
wait, no, I'll get that black tar heroin from you.
You
Like,
still
tomorrow?
owe me acid, Cameron.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Black
you
tar
get
heroin,
away
yeah.
with that one.
I'm gonna leave this in here. You guys are completely terrible people.
Excuse me.
I don't do drugs. I don't condone drugs.
I condone drugs, lots and lots of drugs.
Only
Love it,
smoke
love it,
weed.
love it, love it, long
I'll
time.
only allow people to smoke weed. You know,
Oh my god, Jared.
I
Jared,
permit weed
Jared,
smoking.
what you just said there
Just
is
cringe
basic
shit.
New Zealand. It's just basic New Zealand.
True. You go to
Oh
America,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
heroin.
You're-
Alright, okay. Hold on. Kids,
Go to America, it's all heroin.
if you go into your parents' bedside cabinets, on your dad's side, and you go into that drawer and you find a box of little blue pills with V on it, you know what you do?
You eat 'em.
Smash them back. As many as you can.
I remember eating a Viagra pill. I hated it.
What the
Viagra. Viagra. Leo starts talking when Cam brings up Viagra, nothing else.
Yeah, he's just casually in there. He's just like more like just autism. Just like what? What's that? Blue pills?
Leo's like, oh, Viagra. My
No,
favorite.
what got us attention is that you've eaten a Viagra pill for whatever
Do
reason.
that.
No, I was 8 years old and I was like, this
Oh,
looks cool.
okay.
This looks nice. Let's swallow it. I swallow it. About 30 minutes later, I have a reoccurring boner, and it's just like,
Bruh.
Harley, you're gonna be wiped out. The cure is coming.
I don't know
No.
whether you just ripped on your dad or who you just ripped on just then,
Yeah,
but
no, I'm gonna
cute
accidentally
heart.
send this to your dad.
Cure for Ham Kermit is complete.
ahead.
Well, have fun,
go
Harley.
him. It'll raise some certain questions.
It definitely will.
I too have question.
Harley,
You
I've
too? You do?
Harley,
have-
Harley, throughout this game, I figured out what's gonna happen with your channel. You're gonna nearly take over everything, and there's gonna just be a cure. And
What?
No,
you're just
it's like
gonna
he's
be
gonna be
wiped
like
out.
Adolf. He like goes one step too far.
The
and
cure is getting demonetized. They
Yeah,
gotta
no.
Stop
Just like the American
No,
house.
no,
No.
Harley. What's gonna happen is some new YouTubers, up and coming YouTubers, gonna just like come up, and you're just gonna be nothing.
You know what the YouTuber's gonna be called? Cure.
Cure.
Yes.
No.
People-
The cure is YouTube terms and policies.
Oh,
Yeah, eventually they're just gonna become like, hey guys, we're actually not allowing you to have an opinion. You're not allowed to speak any other language except for Japanese and
Except for Arabic.
Arabic. And if your video is longer than 10 minutes, it instantly gets demonetized.
It instantly gets deleted from our channel.
No, it
Yeah,
instantly
you don't
turns
get
into
it.
Arabic.
You know this whole podcast turned into a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it does.
That's
Alright.
kind of the name. Haha.
Here's the thing though.
Fluxtacuck.
Since normally it's like if it isn't 10 minutes long, then it doesn't really get enough money. But if you go over it, it's demonetized instantly. It's a what the f- do you want us to do?
Oh,
When
Harley.
you realize you have school this Monday.
Oh,
No!
that's so stupid. I hate that. It
Wait,
makes me
hold
want
on.
to nick.
My
Why
question
is
is,
it?
Harley,
Uh-huh.
how much of this podcast do you think's actually scroungeable?
I mean, it's
None
pretty
of
good
it.
so far. Like, you
I'm
may
curious.
think because
The way
it's
the
all
way I
good
see
stuff.
this, the way I see this, this is gonna take a lot of. Shut the fuck up. This is gonna take a lot of censoring. It's gonna take a lot of editing, and in that
Yeah, no,
regard,
this is-
That's fine.
this
It
is-
only takes
this is
about
gonna
a
be
day and a
upfront,
half
yes.
to censor the whole video.
Jesus Christ.
You're gonna have to
Alright,
censor every single one of my fucking words.
Yeah,
That's
nigga,
me
nigga,
working.
nigga, nigga.
No, stop!
Oh no.
You know, you could just take out portions, literally. So if he just keeps on saying, yeah,
Harley?
you just block him. Just
Harley?
remove that section.
Uh huh.
So I got my white shirt, the new one I got. I put it on. I look down for like 2 seconds, and this is a red patch. It's sauce. I don't know
Are
how
you-
it got there.
You're no,
Bruh, no, I didn't
no,
touch
no.
any sauce. I didn't eat. I had a shower. I put it on. I went to my room. I looked down. and
Jared,
it's on my
Why are you
shirt.
still-
Jared, we all know what that red actually is. Your female cat sat on your belly, and when it walked away, you've mysteriously got this f***ing stain.
No, there's this red patch. I got rid of it, most of it, but
No, it's from
shoving
you,
water.
Jared. Stop blending out your penis.
Oh.
not again. God damn it, Cameron.
I ejaculate
I thought-
blood and fire.
I know, I bleed out of my penis, but it doesn't mean you
Flamethrower.
have to do the exact same as me. Like, come
Yeah,
on, man,
Jared,
be
you're just
original.
copying. You just
Yeah.
copy.
My bad, guys. My bad.
Hey, fucking
I'll
shit.
make some. I'll just take Harley's content. I'll get him to.
Don't.
on my
Why?
channel.
Why would you take his content? That's not even funny. Like,
Bro!
I'll get like 0 views for that.
Yeah,
shit.
let's be f***ing honest.
I'll take Lewis's instead. It'll probably give me.
Let's be f***ing honest here. Kermit's content's really bad enough. If it's got a copy of it, it's just gonna do worse. Let's be f***ing honest here.
If you
Why-
think my
why-
content's so bad, why don't you make content that's better?
Don't worry. When I eventually be bothered and learn how to, I will. Kidding.
Far
I love you, BB.
Yeah, dude, legit. At this point, everyone shits on my channel so much that
Hey, I
like,
don't shit on your channel. I just think it's bad. I'm kidding.
But like everyone does it so much that I feel like it's not even a joke anymore. Like I have to
That's a
just go
joke.
along with it.
It is and it isn't.
What about a window?
Harley, we all care.
A
for
pussy
you. That-
just came through my window.
You were the only pussy you'll be seeing in real life.
Bro, it's meowing at my door. I think I should let it out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, nice, awesome.
You're welcome.
But you know, I'm so used to everyone like calling my content trash. Okay, so here's one thing, the only thing you can put down about my channel, like bully me about, is the fact that I take like month-long breaks after uploading for a certain amount of time. I'll just take a break because I'm useless and I'm a lazy douchebag and I hate myself when that happens, but I can't do anything
Sam?
about it.
You know what? You couldn't have said that any better than I can
There.
drink to that.
Your Keemstar is showing.
No, you see, if
I
I
would
was
dr- I would drink
Keemstar,
to
I'd be
that,
able to make a bad video and still get views, so,
yeah, but that's because he made relevant content back in the day.
he still does.
Yeah.
He's like
Not
one of the
really.
best news channels on YouTube. Can you
Okay, who
shut
did
up?
that? Who just did that?
It's Jared.
Oh,
Jared,
Jared
Die.
got muted.
I
No!
sent him- I
Jared's-
sent him to the.
Bro, you can't come back and say that.
Jared, guess what? Get server deafened.
No, don't do that.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Retard, I can do that myself. I can do it myself, dumbass.
But you know, back to my opinion on Keemstar. He was very hated, but he made content that people wanted to
Was.
see.
He still is.
What do you mean? Have you been on his channel lately? Why has he been server deafened, by the way?
I was waiting to see how long it would
I
take him
think-
to realize.
I think that he has made a bit of a comeback.
He has, because when
Yeah.
he got the content cop, he was getting so much hate. And I feel like, what has he done wrong? Like, he's changed.
Well,
Everything.
Before you say that, just
yeah.
Yeah, think a little bit.
Yeah,
Think
you have to actually
before.
think about this a little
Yeah,
bit.
you
huh?
did. Fucking
nothing
I mean,
deserves nothing that he deserves to get his channel like destroyed, but
he actually being suspended. His previous YouTube accounts has been suspended to the point where he himself aren't allowed to make a YouTube channel anymore, and he abused the loophole of making the Drama Alert channel by saying that he works for them. He wasn't the creator of it. Like, he does not have the.
But what does that matter? Who cares? His content now is completely different to what he originally was. Okay, so you can hate me all the hell you want for supporting Keemstar, but what he's done from coming from such a low point where he had all this shit on him, because that's all iDubbbz does. He rips someone apart and it takes them forever to get back up. RiceGum was just lucky enough that he had a completely different audience to the people that iDubbbz has.
Or what?
Leafy.
But
iDubbbz has intellectual followers.
That's the thing. Do you know what iDubbbz is? He's
a god?
His content himself of destroying people. It's literally what his content is. He's good at it.
Well, yeah, that's what he's famous.
He knows how to. He knows how to.
Reactions.
No. You can get someone with such a large ego, right? To the point where they're being obnoxious. He can come along and literally destroy every, like, everything is base. Like, the base of his ego, he will destroy, and it'll all just come collapsing down, and it will not go back up.
Yeah, exactly.
He knows how to knock people down when it's deserving.
He's smart enough to even anticipate their reactions of it as well, and he would even
keep them down.
He would even actually criticize their responses.
Yeah,
and
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually another double point, because they will, without any knowledge, respond the very same way that iDubbbz would have said, to the point where people say, "Oh, he was that predictable and generic."
Keemstar didn't respond. The only time he ever responded was when he made that video saying, "Why am I still getting hate?" Because that was his only response, and I think he did something good.
In order to look at the good side of the people, you also have to see the bad side of the people, and not like skim read them like full-heartedly. And I will say Keemstar has a very long track record of unsavory actions and not actually owning up to it. Up until now, actually.
Okay, so you're saying that. What has he done wrong? So you can talk, but tell me.
Yeah. So first off, one of the most prominent results is he has accused of one of the elderly YouTubers of who was like kind of famous.
Oh, that dude that he called a pedophile.
Yeah, and it was actually after all the documents and research, it took a very long time to prove that no, he wasn't one. Simply Keemstar that was, actually just accusing of him.
Okay, so here's my comeback to that. What happened was he got news from his employees, by the way, which he has a massive news team, that's how he gets his stuff. They told him this, and they were the one that screwed up, not Keemstar. Meaning, Keemstar just reported the news because that's his job. He's just supposed to report the news.
But you don't understand whether they got the information or not. If he's the one that put it out there, he's the one that's going to get the shit.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying that he doesn't. I'm just saying that why should you hate him to this day when it's not his fault?
No one hates him. No one gives a fuck anymore. It's old news.
Yeah.
It's just he's a meme.
Yes.
When you think of this. When you think of Keemstar, you think of every meme thing he does.
Sort of. I think of someone that, one, originally he couldn't take criticism, and I suppose he did his best to come back from that. And, okay, so tell me this. When Scarce was depressed and addicted to Xanax, who was there to report the news?
I don't watch Scarce.
Yeah, neither.
No,
okay, me as a person, because I'm on YouTube every single day,
Yeah,
I like to know what's going on and what's popular.
You really don't have anything better to do you, Harley?
Dude, I dropped out of school. I have no life. I don't have anything better to do than watch the news. The news that I want to see, by the way. The actual news that you see on TV is trash. It's just people talking about how some shot up a school and etc.
Depending on the content and the channel, the news channel you're talking about. I mean, if it's like Fox News, yeah, definitely.
I'm not talking about false news. I'm just talking about the news that we see on TV. It's manipulative. I mean, not saying that YouTube news is manipulative. I can't speak English. The news that you see on the TV is supposed to stress out people, and that's why they give you all this bad news and barely ever anything good.
Unfortunately, yes.
No, hold on.
Hold on.
Going back to the Keemstar talk, right? That in some cases that's what he did. He escalated some situations to start shit, so he can make another video on them.
True. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't.
The reason a lot of people didn't like him straight from before all the bullshit went down is because they saw him as a simple vulture making
Videos about
career
people for
and
views.
effort, making videos on people's drama, which isn't actual drama. He hypes his videos up. He started shit.
I mean,
He doesn't do it now, of course, but that's what he did. That's why people didn't like him.
yeah, it was like a common, very basic tactics that a lot of the, like the current ones that is trying to quickly rise in fame at a quick pace normally do that. They try to over-exaggerate it to gain click views, because I believe as of right now, that's how YouTube calculates like their pay rate and things like that. It's like the number of times it was clicked on and things like that.
That's the old thing. The way
yeah.
YouTube works now is it's watch time. So that's why people make their videos 10 minutes, by the way. That's why it became such a meme. If you make a video, that's why ads sort of. So you make a 10-minute video. Once it gets past 10 minutes, you can alter the amount of ads that are on that video. Therefore, if that person watches all the way to the end of the video, they could have watched 5 ads, which means like an ad every 2 minutes if my math is correct,
But,
which I'm not fully sure.
Probably is.
Yeah. I mean, it's you.
You're Asian, can you tell me if I was correct?
Okay, so wait, what was the question again? I wasn't listening.
So
that
it's a 10-minute video, so say 10 minutes and 1 second,
Yeah.
and there's 5 ads on the video. 1 at the start, 1 at the end, and 3 in the middle.
Three in the middle.
Yeah.
That's
How
every 2
many
minutes.
minutes in between the ads are there?
Well, first off, there's the start, there's the end, so that means in the total of actual in that 10-minute zone, there's actually 3 ads inside it, isn't it? As podcast goes.
Yeah.
So that means that's approximately rounded down an average of 1 ad per 3 minutes,
3 minutes.
or to be
Okay.
precise. Yeah,
Holly?
Interesting. I thought it was 2, but yeah.
Hi, are you gonna introduce Leo? He hasn't been introduced.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
So
Actually, no, wait, it's 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Because
accurate.
because one minute is 60 seconds, so if we actually kind of round that down.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
introduce Leo.
for those who don't know who Leo is, he's a long time friend of mine back from when we were intermediate, which is like middle
Long time
school,
Asian
pretty
folk.
much in America. I believe that's what you guys call it.
It is.
I met
America?
him at school through other friend. If you guys old viewers of my channel, there was a guy called Schoolboy Gamer.
Oh,
I've used to make videos with him. I met
And
Leo
all
through
viewers
School
that
Gamer.
used to. Like, you still do, don't you? Like, 6 months ago, you made a video with him. Which is that long comparing the amount of videos you put per month, and,
So, I met Leo then through intermediate. We were average friends. I think. When did we become good friends though? Because I know it was like.
As soon as a year passed, we started.
Yeah. So I think, because I was year 8 and you were year 7 when I met you.
Yeah.
So I would have been year 9, and
Yeah.
you were still an intermediate, but we still hung
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, we did a lot, actually.
Yeah, so the whole thing with Leo is I used to play Minecraft with him because I had like no friends that played
Used to.
Minecraft. We
Let's be
still
honest,
do.
we're-
We still
One
do.
counts us enough to still do. All of us do.
Dude, we
Yeah.
were playing Minecraft together like the other day. But
Yeah.
apart from that,
Not
I
me.
swear I'm not a nerd.
I'm
What are you
playing-
talking about?
I haven't played it in multiple weeks. Like 2.
Yeah, well, that's multiple. Yeah.
That's because I've been working though.
So yeah,
Yeah.
originally
And it can be.
after I became good friends with him, I know I could trust him. He was kind of one of the guys that was alongside of me when I created Team Flux. and he's
I
been
too was
supporting me. Yeah, Jared was there at the same time, and they've
Jared,
been
I
supporting
think
me to turn
everyone
this into a
knows that you were
business.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, what, Harley?
I'm talking about like.
Oh.
There's a few people in particular that have been supporting me to turn this into a business, to turn this into a thing that hopefully we're known for.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I
Hey.
gotta be honest. I do shit on all of you a lot.
Yeah, I
But that's
shit on
kind of
you,
just
but,
friendship.
like,
I
Yeah,
think,
that is not. I mean, yeah, I am, and I will admit it. I may be an asshole sometimes, but
Yes.
yeah.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
You kind of have to. It's something.
who
that just-
isn't?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I hate Jared sometimes. Like, bruh, I could honestly, if I had the muscles to, these fake muscles over here don't do shit. But
Yeah, you're lacking.
if I could, I would definitely bash you into the ground sometimes. You're a
Oh
complete.
yeah, of course.
Oh my gosh, just words can't even explain how much I hate you sometimes. But at the end of the day, you're still there. You're still,
yeah.
for some
Like your
reason.
only friend. Your
No,
only
but
friend.
I have other friends. What are you talking about?
Funny joke.
Fine.
This is kind of, I mean, some of you guys new viewers or something, I kind of just came up with the thing, Greg no friends, which is kind of a joke because I clearly have friends, but Greg is like this character of me that has no friends, and it's kind
No
of like,
friend.
hey guys, I bought these friends, and
No, you just.
Oh.
I
own us.
have no life. That's pretty much who the character is.
Can-
You'll see him
can-
more in videos, but yeah.
Can I
Think of
go
what
back?
you owe me about. At
Can
an
I
interest.
go? Can I go back to the start of the video when I'm still tied to this chair?
Ah.
He still
Yeah.
has my family. I've got no option here.
Yeah,
No,
help
no,
us,
no.
please.
We have to make
Yeah,
it to the
how-
1
we-
hour
we-
mark before I'll let you have your family.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
shit.
will tell you, you are behind your pay rate for me.
Leo has also got me ducked down in a chair. Please help me.
Leo
it's
and
not
Harley
for
are
money,
like
it's for
masterminds.
something else.
Help
Yeah,
us.
no, this
Uh-huh.
like me tying Cameron to a chair. That's for something else.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I don't
Leo-
pay
yeah,
these
Leo's
guys
the one that tied
whatsoever.
down
I don't make enough money to be paying them yet. But
I'm very scared.
if you guys continue to watch my videos and support me,
Will we get
and
paid
Team
if we watch your
Flux,
videos?
hey, you know, one day maybe I'll pay you.
Funny
Hopefully.
joke.
I okay. In the next 3 years, if I'm not paying you guys, I kind of give you permission to leave. What?
Kinda.
I kind of want.
Kinda.
I want to organize something. So with this team, I kind of want to eventually, depending
No.
if autism gets a job, I want to organize a house for some of the members to live in.
What's the
and
job?
Yes, bro. I'll move in.
Give me a house,
We
please.
we all know
Yeah.
Jared's gonna move into a house when he's off.
Oh, it's not like I have anything else. My parents
Jared
get
is a
that.
sponge.
Jared's
He's-
going in the shed.
No, bro. I'm gonna get money and help. pay
Jared
for
gets a
it, so I'll live
fucking
in a room.
sleeping bag and he goes outside.
But this is just
Cam,
a dream.
you're gonna live in the doghouse.
You guys,
Wait. Who's gonna give him the sleeping bag?
this
Cam- no, Cam's gonna be
dibs
sleeping.
up.
Cam's
We
gonna
can't
be
do
sleeping with
that.
the dog.
We can't do this without the viewers. Therefore, that's why we're starting now. We're creating this Team Flux thing, so in 2 years' time, eventually, when I hopefully have the job that I actually want, and I'm earning enough money, I can actually get this house. Plus, I need support.
Yeah, like, you guys-
Cameron and other
like,
people that have jobs.
to all the viewers here, Holly has been eyeing my house for
Dude.
I don't know, how about like 2 years now?
I'm trying to move. I kind of want to rent the house that Leo originally lived in, and he
I
moved
originally
out.
just wanted to
So-
masturbate, but no.
Yeah, he's taking
You
that
still
chance.
do
now.
that. You're probably nutting right now. Anyway,
Oh, bitch.
I originally was keeping an eye on the house because the rent isn't that expensive if we have enough people living there. It's gonna be easy. We just need.
We can't be like a
Holly?
race and have nice cars, but don't
Holly?
actually have.
No, bro, we're gonna turn into the Team 10.
Yo. Okay, if
Holly?
we even get hold up. If we ever get close to being anything like Team 10, I'm abandoning this. I'm just gonna jump off a ship.
Yeah, I'll
guys,
join you.
guys, I have an idea. Just so we
State it.
don't turn into Team 10, we should all get aluminium bats, break Jared's ankles, because, hear me out,
Yeah.
there is a cripple in Team 10.
Yes.
So
Okay,
we
I'm
break-
down for that. I'm
we
down for
break
that.
his fucking
Plus,
kneecap.
he has autism, meaning we're just about close enough to Jake Paul.
Oh.
Plus, we have Cameron.
No.
He's like the Tessa Brooks.
No, but Tessa Brooks doesn't have whatever the f***'s up with Cam's hand. So we don't need to break my ankles. We have Cameron.
I'm still gonna break
how about this, Jared? How about this?
Dude, and we have
Yes.
Lewis. Lewis,
Yes.
Yeah.
you're Nick Crompton.
Oh god. Do you have to wear
England
that
is
jacket?
your city.
England is my continent.
Manchester
is
is
Africa.
my Africa. Yes.
England
woo.
is Africa.
Don't
Tonto.
you dare associate.
But yeah, no. Should
Holly,
we wrap
I
it
tried
up
to-
now, or should we
Holly?
get back into one more topic?
Holly, I tried to shut down my printer and
Yeah,
it
so
told me
what's
that
the
it was
topic
busy.
anyway of this whole podcast today?
It's kind
Everything.
of just covering who we are.
Yeah, okay.
Holly?
So
Holly?
I'm gonna say that,
I tried to shut down my printer and it didn't work. It said it was busy. I'm like,
Wow.
ooh.
Who gives a
Oh my God, Mom, I'm busy.
When was that on topic?
let me
It's always
introduce
been on
myself
topic.
properly. I am probably
Your printer is irrelevant.
the smart guy of this whole group.
It's because you're Asian, Leo. We get
Yeah,
it.
well, you too. Unfortunately, I doubt that actually saying much because of my immaturity.
Can we have that
Oh,
translated?
Also, the most narcissistic.
Yeah. Can we get that translated to English?
Dude, I'm gonna get some Korean subtitles on the bottom of the video so then we can understand Leo. So,
So we can understand Leo.
You too.
no, I love you, Leo. Calm down.
Wait,
I'll-
sorry, I can't understand. Could you
Leo-
repeat that, please?
Yeah.
Oh, silence has dropped upon us.
Yeah, nah. The last
Yeah, no,
topic we
okay.
have. Do you guys want to go get into it? The last topic
Yeah.
we have
Yep.
is YouTube as a job, which is kind of what we covered
Oh.
already.
I thought you were about to
Yeah.
say YouTube as a joke. I was about to agree with you there, but apparently not.
Until you sustain enough income to go independent on just YouTube, it is just a passion or a hobby until then.
And actually, I doubt that. Maybe in
Yeah.
the past, there was like that golden period of time where a
I
lot
thought you
of
were about
us
to say golden purity.
Oh no, you can still take YouTube as a career.
Golden
Yeah,
If the
virginity.
loving fans and sponsors please show yourselves now and donate to hey I'm Kermit's
unfortunately-
Patreon. Please donate now, please.
First off,
Go home to my
Please, I'm
family.
poor. Now you can buy money.
guys, come on. Wait, I need it. Like, here's
I want
my
to be able to buy
here's my
food.
opinion of it. Here's my opinion of the YouTube as a job. And the thing is, it kind of depends on exactly what in YouTube do you want to do. Like, you can be, like a Let's Play, a vlogger, and whatnot. I mean, there was certainly the golden period in YouTube where a lot of us could have used the opportunity in that golden period to get a, stable footing in YouTube. Unfortunately, at this point, I believe that we have missed it. And
We're all.
Alrighty.
especially animators, which is the kind of direction I'm going to.
Well,
Let-
I
let's-
can help you there, pal.
Let's look at the
Tommy
silver
Dixon has to
lining
stop
here.
now.
Let's look at the silver lining.
Yeah.
YouTube reached a rock bottom for creators to start themselves and make themselves an image. It's gotten to the point where it can't get any lower. Well, for us anyway. So really, the only direction it can go is up. No matter how insignificant it is, we're only gonna get the advantage at the disadvantage we're at right now. If that makes sense.
Yes, it does. And unfortunately, I might have to say, well, we kind of actually thought about that like 2 years ago, and then they did the apocalypse, which is.
Oh.
It all started from PewDiePie. Oh my god.
I mean,
I
let's
feel like,
be honest.
okay, if you want my opinion on the apocalypse, I think the whole reason, like, how YouTube went downhill is because YouTube stopped being what it used to be, and it's coming too close to what mainstream media
You know
is.
why? You know why? Because Google bought it.
Cause
Well,
what?
so- Google. He said Google.
Oh.
The point is, it's becoming like people.
hold on,
Oh,
shh,
what?
shh,
Okay,
shh,
yeah.
Hold on. I just wanna make a statement here. Are you saying YouTube is bad because Google brought it?
Yes.
That's what Cameron
Even
was
though,
trying to tell me.
even though Google, that search engine you use that you could search up, literally.
I
any-
use Microsoft Edge.
Oh my goodness.
You can use you could use that one search engine to search literally anything that's twisted.
Yeah.
You can
Bro, you can even use
not
Google.
Google Edge, Microsoft Edge.
Bro, you can even use Google to find WikiHow to tie a noose.
The only time I use Google is at school, and I fucking hate it. I hate Google. I don't like
Why?
it. It's trash.
No,
You're
no, no,
autistic.
guys. There's a reason why his name is autism.
Sure.
How about this? Die.
You know,
How
I'm really
about know you?
contemplating, but
Knowant.
Loading comeback.
very passionate opinion about how Google is trash and Microsoft Edge is superior. Just
If you want my
Yeah.
opinion, okay, so I see
might
the
be
light
okay,
at the end of
shut
the
up,
tunnel
y'all.
for YouTube. Okay, so I see what they were trying to do, where they were trying to kind of stop these content creators that are taking it too far, but then they just realized, let's just, you know, only keep the content creators that are, one, making us lots of money, two, because there's so many, there is about 2,000 plus channels on YouTube that have more than 1 million subscribers. Therefore, they're paying these channels thousands of dollars daily, and they can't afford it. So that's why they're making it harder for smaller creators to get paid, because they don't have the money.
That's when Curse should come in, but oh wait, Curse is not non-existent anymore.
Curse is kind of Twitch now. They don't really support content creators as such.
They
No,
used to. They used to be great.
definitely. But I mean, let's be honest. You said about how. So I do not understand how this is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I mean. So
Yes.
when they do all these things to alter the website to make it better. Okay, so basically they create these things like the demonetization bot. At first, when they brought it out, it was programmed to demonetize videos that should be demonetized. But because it's a bot, it's still altering to how everything works, which is why when we had the adpocalypse, it was mainly caused because of things they're trying to do. And they hide the fact that they're altering this algorithm, which by the way, this may or may not be true. Like, this is just what we know.
This is just one of your hypotheses.
Yeah. We don't
this is our
exactly
basic
know.
knowledge on YouTube.
Yeah. So I'm just taking what we have to know. And they're trying to use these things so then they don't have to have as many employees at YouTube, is what I'm thinking.
But
Because
hold on, wait. So, just correct me if I'm wrong, because chances are I might be wrong. Isn't it companies that pay YouTube to put their ads on YouTube?
Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
Sponsorship.
How are YouTube losing money?
Because
If
they're
a
paying
company pays-
some-
Say a company pays 5 cents per. This just random. I don't know this shit. At 5,000 views. Just say that. Just
Okay.
hear me. On views on the ads. Right. The only way YouTube is going to lose money is if those ads say we don't want to put an ad up there anymore.
That's a
And-
rip and a
because
half.
you know
and they
with
still have
the
to pay.
Oh, because here's the thing. It's not actually the ads that give them the like the ad viewers the profit. It's actually, so the process of it, as obvious as it is basically people see the ad, they get interested in it, they go to the ad and go for it and buy like the products on the ad or anything like that, right? That's how
What's
the
a
ad company get the
byproduct
money,
on YouTube?
right? That is how they get it. My hypothesis is that even analysts have said that there is a lot of junk on YouTube and that the large number of young users did not buy anything from the adverts, quote unquote. Therefore, the ad companies are actually not making money at all. And therefore, the pay rate for the sponsorship is also losing as well. Therefore, that's how YouTube is losing money. Where the sponsorship are losing value.
I feel like you know how the adpocalypse, the reason why people were starting to take away their ads from YouTube and not paying,
Wasn't it to not be associated with certain?
certain content creators, because there there was certain
Logan Paul.
videos that was uploaded to YouTube that
With
could be
that ad on it.
racist or it's bad advertisement for their company, and they don't want that. So they're like, I'm going to take it away, meaning no one can access my ad anymore on your site because it's dangerous, because I can be associated to this video that's about, like, teaching your pug how to hail Hitler, which, by the way, is the thing that actually happened.
It's ridiculous.
Bro. Really? I want a pug that can hail Hitler.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so they kind of took away
Can
the
you say
ads
something?
to get away
I'm
from
a-
the fact that they didn't want bad publishment.
They
or
tried as a
whatever.
safe face.
So all these people started taking away the ads because it was a trend, which meant YouTube wasn't getting as much money for ads because there was less ads, meaning they had to pay content creators less, which I think is how it works. And therefore, you know, they're just brushing it off and saying, alright, all smaller content creators, we don't want to pay you like $5 a month, because it's taking money away from us, which we're not really making from you. So, yeah. That's kind of the way I see it. But I feel like the light at the end of the tunnel is once YouTube finish these algorithms and these bots to do the stuff for them, in a year's time, these bots are going to be like 5 times faster than they originally were when they came
However,
out.
Keep in mind
Mm.
that so-called light in the tunnel can be created from a nuclear explosion. In other words, it can be a bad thing as well. That seems like a good thing.
What?
Well, to me, if
Confusion.
in 2 years' time, I'm getting paid 1k per video. If I get 1k per video, that means I don't actually have to go to work that day, because I've earned more than I make in frickin' 2 days. Therefore, I'm fine. If YouTube are demonetizing all this content
Wait,
because...
you make $1,000 in 2 days? Jesus Christ.
No, I'm saying that's way more than what I would be making if I was working 2 days. I think I get like 1k. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about how much money I make, but I'm just saying for the job I currently make is okay. It's completely fine. But if YouTube is paying me more than I make now, then I'm completely fine. I don't care how destroyed the website is. But the only downfall is if they don't get better and they don't make it easier for me to make the content I want. Like, I understand completely with YouTube if they don't want me to make this content that's offensive. I completely understand that because there's dumbass kids like your siblings probably that are on YouTube that have access to the whole wide variety of content that's on YouTube. They
The
can
thing
click on
is,
a random
though,
video and
the
then hear
thing
the
is-
N-word.
They could literally search up naked woman because they're that stupid and it'll come out with sites.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the type of content YouTube should be taking down, not content. They shouldn't be changing their whole rules because of a
Here's the
few
thing,
bad
though.
eggs.
Here's the thing, though.
What?
what?
So you're saying that we should take out offensive videos and material, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think at this point we're going to that point where it's overly sensitive.
Well, yeah,
I'll be honest.
it depends on who's offended. Because if there's some lesbo,
Okay.
not saying lesbians are bad, but I'm just saying this random person I've created right here is lesbian, and they're offended by me saying gay, like Jared, you're gay. That's enough to
faggot.
demonetize my video.
The thing is,
because-
no, that's not the thing. They're trying to draw a line of what you can say and can't say. It's not the fact that they're trying to take an opinion away or whatever. It's the fact that they don't want people running around saying or faggot or just racist
Ollie.
Retards.
slurs or just
Oh,
anything
I like
like
how
that.
you use
Nothing-
me as an example. Jared, you're gay.
No, Jared, you're a f***ing idiot. That's what you are. But
Yeah, no,
No,
you
that's
are.
Cameron.
You're
they
retarded.
don't. You know, saying fuck.
Jared, I pass NC level 1. I have common sense also. You can't
Okay.
talk.
Bruh,
You
the
passed
years
level
in your
1,
even over yet.
congratulations. You passed basic in school. Now let me finish.
Mm.
Right. They what they've done is they've gone too far to the point where if you say fuck, you're gonna get in trouble.
Demonetized.
It's
Well,
You
yeah.
should make it to the point where there's certain things you can say like fuck, shit, bitch, favorite. But you can't just go around. They're trying to say you can't just go around saying these racist slurs, phobic, or just hate speech. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just-
like fascism.
I can't
Wait, does
completely
Fitz's
understand
videos
that.
get
I can
monetized?
agree. I can agree where
They
they
do
can.
occasionally.
Hanging out with the right crowd of intellectuals, Harley.
Okay, so, oh. Okay,
Does
so
Fitz's
I
videos
like
get
what
monetized?
they do occasionally. I just said that before.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Because YouTube will monetize. It's kind of like PewDiePie's content. It could be monetized for the first 3 days, and then randomly get demonetized.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, that's YouTube's fault anyway.
Well, no, that's because his content gets reviewed occasionally. Anyway, so what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, so YouTube have done a few things that I'm actually proud of, like over time. At first, they decided, hey, we're gonna allow these content creators to continue the content that they're making and make a thing called YouTube Kids, which is a way for kids to use
Gross.
YouTube and only see the content that's approved by YouTube that's family friendly. That feeds to that, but it was only an app, meaning that kids, they just use the normal YouTube app because that's what's on the devices when they're bored. Meaning kids are just going to YouTube anyway, and then YouTube are like, oh okay, well maybe we should make a thing inside of YouTube to change it, so then
Restricted
kids can, yeah, restricted mode, but no one turns that on. Parents
Yeah.
are useless, and they won't turn it on because they couldn't give two shits.
But hold on. In saying that, if a kid knows what they're doing, let's be honest, most 5-year-olds are already advanced on good iPads nowadays. They could know shit. All you have to do is click in the right corner near your name and press restricted mode off, and it's off.
Yeah.
So even if they did turn it on, they're just gonna go along and be like, ha.
Yeah, well then, when that happens, that means that YouTube are like, oh, okay, our thing's not working. Let's just start
You know, that's
punishing
why we
every
need
other
things like
content creator.
those. That's why we need things like, because here's the thing that I like about Nintendo is that when they have parental control, they have it so that it activates pin code, also with Xbox and whatnot. I believe that I should probably advise that they kind of incorporate that with the restricted mode,
Yeah.
so that
Mm-hmm.
they can put a pin code in secret, so that, you know, even like as Paul said, even if they know how to do it, they still don't know the pin code.
Because literally, you can just press on or off, and
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's that fucking easy.
Well, yeah, and like, I suppose okay, do you know who Susan Wazowski is, or whatever the heck her name is?
Mike Wazowski.
Is it his mom?
Excuse me, sorry.
Wazowski.
She's the woman that runs YouTube, and I feel
Okay.
like she's a bit too young to be running YouTube. So what I'd love is, hey, PewDiePie, I know you're not gonna see this, but hey, if you ever decide to quit YouTube, can you at least decide, please, own YouTube. Please just
run it, yeah.
run YouTube how it should be, because I can promise you, PewDiePie is probably gonna do more good than this woman is. I'm sorry if Susan watches this video, or anyone from YouTube watches this video. I'm
You're a
probably
fucking
gonna
piece
get
of shit.
demonetized
Why
or
on
blacklisted
the bottom of the barrel.
but I'm just saying that's,
Well, that's
gonna
actually heavy
better
use
the
of power.
site. And as a
That
content
shouldn't be
creator,
allowed, though.
I want to see a better future for YouTube, for everyone else, not just me, because I'd love to make money off YouTube. It's my dream to eventually not have to work a normal job and
Demonetized.
do graphics design, make my music, make
I wanna
people
do
happy with what I do. Leo wants to animate. He could animate the Flux moments, but he can't. I mean, he probably can, but once he
I won't
uploads
get
that,
money
it's not
because
gonna
it's the thing.
get. It's not gonna get
At
very
this point
far.
of algorithm, here, Callie, at this point of algorithm, animation doesn't have the touch that they used to have. And, you know, I will say right now that animation actually probably does have more qualities than the current
It takes
day-to-day
more
music.
time.
Yeah, and it takes more effort, even if you're going to do like so half-assed about it. There's still going to be more effort than vlogging.
Mm.
So, but here's the thing though, because of the change in algorithm, YouTubers that are animators can't get enough money with YouTube anymore. Like, you see Rooster Teeth, they recently stopped uploading animations to YouTube. Do you know why?
Because they're not getting the reward that they deserve. They
Yeah,
put effort in.
It's
It's
not
like a
worth it.
relationship. You gotta have
like-
two people doing. It's like, you gotta have two people equally doing stuff. You can't have this person, drawing, because animating. I can tell you, it's hard. In the future, I think there will be technology to be able to easily draw a model. Because Leo, I think you'll understand this. Modeling, you can alter the movement, meaning that animation drawing isn't going to be as it's going to be way faster in the future because you're going to be able to easily move your drawing to alter how you want. Anyway,
But yeah. Anyway, that's the thing. Like, even Rooster Teeth, which I'm trying to actually get into, by the way, is they stopped putting on YouTube because they can't get enough money out of the things they upload on YouTube anymore. So they're, instead of trying to get more money off of this already bareback tree, they're instead focusing on their own website to try to get the money from that one, because that apparently seems to have more, income and whatnot.
Because I think that's just what's best. Like, they have to do that because it works so much better. If they had the back, if they had the people to back, do you guys know who Nelk is?
Nope.
Nelk. Pardon me.
Never
They're
heard.
a
No,
group of dudes where their content was kind of doing stuff that prank channels don't. They kind of distinctly made themselves as a content creator who doesn't do the norm. They make these videos where they go into college classes and smoke bongs. That is not allowed on YouTube.
Wait, they smoke the bong?
Yeah. Go follow them on
Not weed.
Instagram.
The bong.
They smoked weed
Okay.
using a bong in a class. So
So they
the whole
smoke
point
coke.
is they.
I can now, Jared. Now I imagine them just using fucking bonfire in the middle of a class with their fucking bongs at them and just
Jesus
sniff the smoke.
Christ.
They're just smoking the actual bong.
But
Oh my
they
God.
realized that their content wasn't good on YouTube, so they made their own site using the context that they have, because they're pretty smart guys to make their own thing, and it blew up
Which is funny
because they
they're-
have a subscription fee
It's known
for
as-
those good fans that want to see the content that's not appropriate, but it's good shit. It's good stuff, and you pay $8
wonder if
and you
that-
have access to watch their stuff, which means every person out of their, say, 1 million subscribers, if a quarter of them, 250, that's $8 times by 250, which is probably enough to pay rent for 2-3 months maybe. I'm not fully sure how money works or how much money. I'm dumb. I dropped out of school. My point is,
Hold on.
they're smart.
May I open a new can of worms here?
Yep.
Copyright claims.
What about them?
All right. Before we get into copyright claims, I've got to sign off. So
But I like how Harley was like, "Oh yeah, should we finish here?" No, we've gone on to multiple other topics.
That's
yeah,
fine. I might make
We
it
just branched
2
off.
parts. But thank you, Autism, for joining us for the podcast. If you guys
Casual
are
autism.
still listening, please, if you're still listening this far, please go down into the description and subscribe to his channel, because I can promise you I will make him upload some good content soon. So go head over there, help him get
It's gonna
to
be
50
absolute
subscribers by the end of the year. That's a decent goal. 50 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you can do it. Go follow him.
if you give me
Oh.
50 subscribers, I will nut on a live
You.
stream.
We will make.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a lie.
video
Awesome.
I thought you said you were gonna nut on Elijah, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, I
interesting.
do that.
We'll make a
Ooh,
milestone
Santa's house.
video of autism coming on Harley's face.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's also going on Pornhub because.
Oh.
Probably the only place where it's appropriate, but
Yeah.
do it
Yeah.
anyway.
I'm Kermit content.
I quite literally want to bash my head into my desk at this point. I'm like, bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh?
Bruh.
You like bras?
Bras.
Alright, fellas.
Alright.
See you later.
Farewell.
I'll be back.
Goodbye.
So, oh yeah, Lewis, you wanted to open a new can of beans. I mean,
Oh, new can of worms, can of beans, man.
beans in the Cars 2 movie.
Jesus.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, no, copyright claims.
Mm-hmm.
Big problem on
Interesting
YouTube.
topic, yeah. This will be interesting.
Do you know anything
You know that-
about how it works?
So basically, nowadays, if you literally have a 2-second video, if you're doing a skit or satire, just a joke on the internet, if you have a 2-second video that doesn't actually belong to you, the owner of that video could take ownership of your video and get all the profits from it.
Yes, as
Which
far
is
as
a
I
big-
know, yes.
Big problem for bigger YouTubers. Yeah. How do you think that's going to be fixed there?
What is?
Copyright claims.
Hmm.
You know how
Well-
there's no such thing as satire. You know, making your own alterations to a video. It's either theirs or no one's. You know, you can make a 2-hour long video, whatever fucking reason you would, and you could have a video that's 2 seconds long, but because of that 2-second video, the person of that video can claim that of ownership.
There was a thing, there was a thing added recently, which kind of after Ninja had a heap of content stolen from him, they added this function where if you're the content creator and you own a certain percentage of the content that's in that video, you can take ownership. But if someone has a video, like say I make a video where I basically just use Ninja's whole live stream and just re-upload it. So Ninja makes a live stream one day, I record the whole thing for some random reason, not that I ever would because I don't like Ninja, but and say I re-upload the whole live stream and re-upload it to my channel. He can claim it, and because it's 100% his footage, he can take it, but I'm not making any money off it, so he'd probably just take it down anyway because I'm not making any money off it. It's his footage. But if I was making a montage and I maybe asked him, or if it was well edited and stuff and I wasn't making a lot of money off it and he was completely fine with it, it's fine. Like, that YouTube won't take it down. It's up to Ninja himself, the content creator of the original content, to decide what happens with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, but there's still a lot of people that would take ownership of an entire video.
Okay, so YouTube, I think YouTube gets involved where you can't just claim, like, one guy at TBC, I remember, he reported my video and stuff, yet it did nothing, because you don't matter, you're irrelevant, and you falsely claimed my video.
But I'm not talking about a false claim. I'm talking about how you could literally make your own video, but because it has 2 seconds or just a short clip of footage from another person's video, they can copyright that.
It's not really
take that if
copyright.
they're
They
on.
can just get in touch with YouTube and kind of control what happens with it. Like, if you're making a
Gee,
decent
that
amount
makes
of
it
money,
so much better.
they might take a portion of it, because if it's only 2 seconds, they might only get like 1% of the money, which may only be like 10 cents. Therefore, they probably won't bother. Does that explain?
That explains.
Yeah, okay. What about music? Do you know much about music and copyright and how that works?
Nope.
I have no clue.
Nope.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh, you're gonna give us facts?
No, he's gonna chuck on some of his fire mixtapes.
Oh
Some
shit!
even copy-
I was turning on my light because it was too dark. I couldn't see my pizza on my plate.
Harley, by the way, hi.
Yep.
Hold up.
If
You know,
the
I
artist-
feel like there's not enough comedic value in this entire podcast, so we should all just bully Jared for a solid
Me?
5 minutes. Yeah.
You, we'll just
Dude.
bully Harley. We'll bully Harley because he's the YouTube god. No?
Shut the fuck up, you little piece of shit.
I
Yeah,
still
you
have
piece
the
of shit.
clip of Cameron getting completely roasted. By the way,
You do? Send that
Yeah.
to chat. I want to watch this.
that's That's
You know what,
going in the
you should add this.
Fluxtacuck funny moments.
You should just add the audio to this section of the podcast. Just give the fans a taste of what went down.
It's about 10
When was
minutes
this?
long, by the way.
When was this?
Just a short version of it.
Okay, so like he just said, okay, I'll show you guys. This is I'm gonna cut it probably down to 2 minutes, so it's gonna be a little cutty, but this is what happened last week when one of the members of Team Flux
Had a bit of an incident.
yeah,
Oh,
he did something,
yes, actually, I
and we
remember
completely
this.
went in on him. And
Oh, yeah, I was sitting
everything's
there in the
okay
room.
now.
It was great.
so
And before you all know, there was another incident in a game of CS:GO, which went down
Oh,
between.
oh, that one as well.
which,
Yeah.
which Jared and I went down with. You can tell the type of person I am. So,
the type
yeah.
of person it comes down to when it's CS:GO.
So yeah, if
Exactly.
you want to
Yeah.
see those,
The kind of Lewis when it's CS:GO. When
That
you-
content-
Basically,
well, the CSGO video will be on Pause channel once he edits it. Unless I edit it, I'm not fully sure what he wants, but at this point, you'll probably see it on there, so link in the description to his channel. And I'm gonna play now the clip that I edited of that clip that happened last week, so enjoy. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you've watched this far, I have much gratitude to you. If you're listening on SoundCloud, give it a like. Follow
If
the
you're listening on
podcast.
SoundCloud, who the f do you think you are? Get YouTube.
don't forget to check out Pulsper YouTube channel.
Oh yeah,
All
me too, I
links are going to
guess.
be in the
Give
description.
us a like and give us a sub, and I'll flick your nipples.
Oh,
Dude.
same.
100 special for Pause Pour. I'll get him to record a video of him flicking his nipples for 5 minutes. So get him to 100 subs, everyone. That's gonna be some good content.
That'll be the best
I just
content.
got out of like sheer fear and disgust.
But yeah, no. If you guys watched it, you're a freaking legend. If
must be
this
bored out of your
episode
fucking
is like the
skull.
second one and the third one's out, go watch the third one. Or not watch if you're on YouTube, listen if you're on SoundCloud. Give us a follow. Please turn notifications on if you're on YouTube to get notified when I upload, because YouTube, as we've just talked, is not always the greatest. And they do their best, so at the end of the day, all you can do is be grateful that we have this position where I can make my own content with my own opinion and not
Coach.
get completely raped for it. So, yeah.
Next minute.
Nick Minute Q video of me getting raped. This is
That'll
coming
be
back to
me.
bite me in the
that'll be
ass.
me. We'll come over and just rape you.
No, thank you. Have a good day, everybody.
I'll leave that to Lewis.
Any last words, everyone? I'm gonna leave it to you guys to say whatever now. Awesome.
Support me when I release my webcomics and animations. That would be very much appreciated.
Woo! Thank you guys for joining me, by the way.
You're welcome.
You're more than welcome.